This is one of our negative pressure rooms. We have 14 negative pressure rooms throughout the hospital, and this one happens to be located in the ICU. Negative pressure means that the air in the room is being sucked in as opposed to being pushed out, so that if we have a patient who needs to be on isolation for respiratory reasons, that the air would not be exposed, that they breathe would not be exposed to anybody else. There are many reasons why somebody might need to go into a negative pressure room. Tuberculosis is probably the most common one that we see. It would also be available for something like coronavirus if we needed it.
Does every hospital have negative pressure rooms?
Yes.
Not every.
They should. They should have some capability of providing negative pressure in the acute care environment. When the healthcare worker or physician or nurse or other has to come into the room, they come through the first door and they allow it to close. And then they can put on their PPE, their protective equipment, and then they can proceed through the next door and close it behind them. So there's sort of an anteroom or a space between those two doors where we can take our PPE and put it on, or we can then remove it. The PPE stays within that anteroom in a specialized container so that it's disposed of in a proper manner.
Have you ever used this room for something like coronavirus, something that's a communicable disease like SARS or anything like that?
Yeah, it would have been well used during SARS, and it's used on a regular occasion for things more like TB than anything else.
How much of the staff are trained in how to use this room, coming in and out of it, and how to, all of that? Is anybody?
Yeah, anybody that's providing care at the bedside is 100% aware of how to use the room, how to know when it's working or not working. And we have a very high number of staff fit tested for the N95 masks as well.
Let's say somebody gets brought in here, their health deteriorates, so that they have to be operated on. What happens then?
We put protective equipment on the patient and take them to the operating room so that they're not breathing their air in the environment.